Hello, this is Gerald-Johan Vanoise with short words from in other languages. Uh, they should also be quite easy to describe or tell you what is described with the letters as well. So that's also an angle which can be very interesting. But I'm not going to do that too often. But I'll take some Japanese words now and then. Why I shouldn't do that too quickly is because you also have words that remind you of other words, and so in total you have also that kind of set of mindset that brings you to that choice of letters, and that's not something that you can do immediately after hearing just one word and not knowing much more about the language. But I sometimes you have words that not only gives you immediately a couple of associations that brings you immediately to the point where you need to be. The sounds also can do that. And you can have associations there and so on. That brings you immediately to something that even gives you quite quickly an idea of other words that could be related to that, and the way how you should approach them is quite easily done correctly. And one of these words is chika, which you have here on top, and you have an image of it. So it's the underground that you can see, and it is described with these two characters as well. The first thing you immediately can hear and associate from an English point of view is that tsi can be easily associated with yeah, it's there, tsi, it's there, and ka is easily associated with what you probably already know. One of the easiest words in Japanese is this question mark ka as a question mark. So you know then with the combination chika that it's there, but I know that I don't know what's there. That kind of intonation that you have these associations make it easier to remember that you know with si. You go to some place, the placement and so on, and with ka you go to that uncertainty. So you know there's at a place, but what's really there is not immediately visible. It's one of the first associations you have. The other association is that first character, which is a reference to earth. Not just you have this cross which says, okay, this is about the element earth and its variations there as well. So it's underneath where the element is and its variations, the earth itself. And the other symbol is also quite easy to see. It's going down. It's under. So it's under combined. It's under the earth. So the underground, of course, or on the ground, let's say. The associations with letters are also quite easily associated. You have the t is that point where you have where you can find a definition, but by so you can see that somewhere on the horizon. You can also go to the infinity of the horizon. That's the maximum where you can have that point. It's somewhere on the earth. Let's first the T itself is somewhere a point on the earth, from here to as far as you can go, but all within the area of Earth actually as well. That point of yes, I know where it is, and you try to measure it into the vertical. So if you have the point of perspective, the maximum is of course the horizon itself. So the S itself, we know already that's something that can only be sensed, because there's no beginning, no ending. That is very clear, but you can sense it somewhere in between. That's what the S is at the borders of my system also. So you have the measurements really lying almost beyond reach, but within what we can sense. You can that's the point, that's the part that you can still reach. So the S is really only the thing that you can sense. So from the T is, let's go and see what we can have on in between the Earth zone. What we can sense there, E goes inwardly, so it is beneath. Also, it is already beneath beneath me. Beneath is at that where you can measure anything in the Earth, but also within the Earth in a way, because of this S and E that goes inwardly. You try to measure something in it. That's more a kind of explanation of Tsi, let's say. Ka is of course much more easy. If you have Ka, also it's within that range of the objective focus of where you have all the objects, also underneath the horizon, where you have the Earth. We try to measure something of an object, and there are three very different focuses on the object. It is, yes, I take the object as well and I go to the middle so I can define it as the A. The other thing is, okay, but I try to give it a certain limit so that I can define it even more clear, that I know what it is and where it is. That's especially what it is, that I can see. Okay, because this is the range, that's the letter T as well. The K is going beyond my reach. So here I'm not longer sure, but until where shall I, is it? So I can't see everything anymore. It's there, I know, but I cannot see it very well. I cannot distinguish it very well. So that's the combination. In that combination, it is in the ground, within the ground, and you can't see it anymore. So yes, that's where you land in the end with chika, where you don't see it anymore. Underground, within the ground, within the ground actually. And that's a combination you can derive from the sounds and letters alone. Okay, I hope this was also helpful. If you like more examples, I will do that as well. This was actually a little bit more easy example. I think that is easily associated and easily associated correctly as well. Thanks again for watching. Bye.